I don't care what these movies. Like I literally went to go see the movie and didn't know it was called Furious 7. That's a stupid
I
name.
thought it was Fast 7, Fast and Furious 7. Like we don't know. We don't know. Like Fast and Furious 7.
I'm trying to be unique
know,
and changing the names every time. It's Fast and Furious and it's Too Fast, Too Furious and it's Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
He said Furious 7.
Yeah, it's called Furious 7.
It's called Furious 7.
Furious 7 actually.
Then it was The Fast and Furious. Then it was Fast 5, and then it was I forgot the last one was called.
So you saw the movie. You saw Furious 7 over the weekend, Matt. How was it?
I mean, have you guys seen a Fast and Furious movie before?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I only saw the first one.
Well, you've seen this one too.
Aha.
Well, the difference is, all right, this is the funny part is I kept calling because Jason Statham is in it. Well, for you guys who know, he's like from every Transporter movie.
This is true.
And he's the main villain. I do believe. No, I went with my friends Brent and Harley, and Brent strongly dislikes Jason Statham. I kept calling him Bruce Willis because I confused him and Bruce Willis a lot. So I was like, yo, Bruce. I'm like, yo, what's good with Bruce Willis? Yo, y'all saw Bruce Willis? Yo, Bruce. What's good with Bruce Willis, man? Yo, Bruce Willis again? Because the main antagonist. Not spoiled it for you guys, but I'm not gonna give any major plot points away. But he's everywhere. He's the main antagonist, and he follows them everywhere they go. He is there, and I was like, what's good with Bruce Willis? And I kept calling Bruce Willis the whole movie. But
wait, why doesn't Brent like Jason Statham?
Because apparently every movie Jason Statham has been in sucks.
Oh really?
He has to watch Chaos.
I mean, I agree that Crank movies are terrible, but
no. Chaos is like another villain movie that he's in, and he's the main antagonist, and somehow he ends up winning, getting away with everything.
Well, he did kind of beat The Rock up in the beginning, which The Rock is like for Jason Statham's.
Not The Rock.
But anyways,
The Rock.
But I think this was. I mean, Fast and Furious movies are usually terrible, but I do think this is like above average. There was a Paul Walker tribute at the end, so shout out to that. Actually, Paul Walker wasn't really to finish. He's originally gonna be killed off in the movie, but decided to change it, and I'm not gonna say what happens, but yeah, his didn't finish filming all the scenes. They actually recreated some of his scenes by having his brothers stand in for him, and they recreated his faces in CGI. Really good CGI, by the way. I couldn't tell. I could tell that he wasn't in certain scenes, kind of, but it was really hard for me to tell, like when it was, because it was really done pretty well. He thought Paul Walker was in the whole movie.
Ooh.
But
So how long was he actually in the movie? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I mean, he majority of the movie he was in. Just a very few scenes.
Okay.
He was recreated using CGI, like his brothers used his brothers' bodies with similar physiques, and they recreated his face. I know they did that for the ending scene, which I'm not going to say what it is.
Yeah. I heard that ending scene is really, 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 really powerful. It's a tearjerker.
I didn't personally. No, I didn't. I don't have enough attachment to the Fast and Furious series, but I do think it was really nice. It was really nice. So I give Furious 7 about a 7 out of 10, which is really high for the Fast and Furious.
Pun intended. 7 out of 7.
I give it a Furious 7 out of 10.
Furious 7.
It's a solid 7.
So you're saying it might go up to a 10th movie?
I heard they're shooting Furious 8 in New York. I don't know if that's a rumor or not, but
yeah, there's gonna be a sequel. They're gonna make these till the end of humankind. Paris, to the end of mankind is gonna be non-stop Fast Furious movies and Transformers movies.
They need to stop.
7 out of 10. Remember.
By the way, guys, I'd like to give a quick tribute to the kids who were killed in Grassy University in Kenya. They were killed by the Al-Shabaab terrorist group of Somalian origin, and they went to a university, Grassy University in Kenya, and killed 147 students, and injured many more. And I'd like to give them a special tribute to them. I really hope the families are doing okay. It broke my heart hearing the story, and the story means a lot to me. We need to end this like terrorist conflict a lot. There needs to be a strong reconstruction of the government system and the security system in Africa in general. Because this violence, this took 147 lives of people who are our age.
Wow.
So it's not being talked about on any major news. I mean, I'm not saying on any major media, but it doesn't have as much support as it should have been. There should be a lot more cover of this story, because a lot of people I know don't know that this took place, and it should be known, and there should be something done to stop this. There's too much terrorism going on these days that are affecting people's lives. So just give a special shout out to them. Hope to the families, and rest in peace to all of you beautiful young people.
God bless you all. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Well, we were talking about Furious 7. Another great announcement. Well, sort of like crazy. There's a rumor that English actor Idris Elba will be the next James Bond, and you guys know he's African American English. Now, you have former Bond Roger Moore. He actually said some comments about him becoming the next Bond, and he was quoted by saying, "Although James has been played by a Scot, a Welshman, and an Irishman, I think he should be played by English." Now,
I saw the next James Bond movie trailer at Furious 7, and the guy who played James Bond was in it. I'm not sure if he's not I don't follow James Bond story at all, but I know that he was in the trailer for the next James Bond. So I'm not sure if he's James Bond or if this is for like another James Bond movie.
Well, yeah, Roger Moore, he caused a lot of controversy by saying that. And, one thing I wanted to say, he denied it saying that, it was lost in translation because this was it was a French magazine that quoted him saying this, and they said that, somewhere down the line the translation was off. My thing about this is, if it were true, I personally think that it was a racist comment to me, because, it's like he said, no James Bond has actually been English. You had Pierce Brosnan, you had Sean Connery, who was Irish. All these guys, they weren't English. So who's to say that this man can't be
next James Bond?
Next James Bond, because he's actually English. Idris Elba is actually an English actor. So that's my piece on it. What do you guys have to say about it? You guys think he would be a good Bond? If you guys know,
to keep it 100, if he was in a James Bond movie, I probably still wouldn't see it. But I support him. I wish him good luck, and I do support diversity in movies. But
yeah,
it all depends on what the fans want. I don't think everything in the world is racist like we think these days. But I wish him. I hope he gets a spot if it's available.
I think it would be cool if we have an African American James Bond. Diversity is cool.
I won't take any money in my pockets for seeing it, but I
don't know. I kind of might have to see this one.
I do not follow any James Bond movie. It's probably gonna be a whole canon, and I'm probably gonna miss the Skyfall canon, but follow the the original parallel timeline following the old movie. But
hope they make a game out of it, so I can kill Jeremy in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, old days. In addition to that, on some lighter news, we have Wiz and Amber actually patching things up. Over the weekend, the two spent Easter together, and recently they've ended their ugly custody battle after months of calling out each other over the treatment of their son. Wiz Khalifa, and this ties into the news with Furious 7, released a track called "See You Again," in which he's showing love towards Amber Rose. And then Amber recently made Wiz Khalifa her MCM, as we said earlier in the program, is Man Crush Monday.
But you guys don't know, we're on Instagram. Man Crush Monday is what women call their crushes on Monday on Instagram. This is
it's a new pop culture trendy.
It's been going on for a while. It's if you don't have Instagram, you probably won't understand it. I still don't understand it. I have Instagram, but
Matt, you've been an MCM before.
I've been at MCM before.
You've been at MCM.
Yeah.
When?
I seen you.
We seen you.
I seen you.
You've told me.
I have?
Yeah.
Well, that's news to me. That's definitely good entertainment news there.
I'm like, why are you denouncing this when you've been a part of it?
I really don't recall.
Bro, what you mean?
That's a WYMR. But I wish Wiz and Amber good luck. I don't know the full extent of the relationship. I'm not gonna make any predictions, but
that's cute that they're trying to work things out.
Yeah.
I hope they do for the sake of their family and the sake
they
of their
make a cute couple.
Like
at the end of the day, if Amber's not with Wiz, she still has that tattoo on her with Wiz's face. So at the end of the day, he has the last laugh because he's laughing in that tattoo. So.
In addition to that, do you know who the man was? Who was responsible for getting them back together, or helping them get back together? Matt, this is for you. I'm talking to you. It's John Cena.
You lying?
Yeah, I'm really serious.
Lying.
I'm very serious. I'm not even trolling. It was John Cena.
How would John Cena get them back together?
He was he had a performance at WWE, and
he spit some
since
bars?
Wiz and John are actually really good friends, Wiz asked John for some advice as well as other wrestlers, and John said he needs to get back with Wiz because he needs to take care of his kids.
Wiz needs to get back with Wiz.
Yeah, I was
My
gonna say that.
bad. Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. Wiz Khalifa needs to get back with Amber Rose.
Wiz needs to get back with Khalifa.
Wiz needs to get back.
That was
with
that was a Michael Cole moment. Shout out to WWE. But yeah, John Cena was the one that sort of inspired Wiz to make this decision, sort of encourage him make that decision.
I'm not gonna. At the end of the day, like all we know is what's in the public eye. For all we know, Wiz Khalifa probably could have been thinking about this the whole time. Probably some behind the scenes stuff. That's why I don't like to go personal relationships. 'Cause I don't like to because there's a lot of things we don't know. But at the end of the day, I wish him good luck. I always wish for positivity, stuff like that. So there's no room for beef, especially when you have a family. So I wish him good luck.
That's interesting though that John Cena gave him advice and he helped them get back. Well, he helped them and try to.
That's what entertainment news
build
is
a
for.
better future for themselves and stuff. That's cool.
John Cena's a nice guy.
Apparently.
And on some not so nice news, we had Jamie Foxx last weekend at the iHeart Radio Awards. Jamie Foxx had an opening monologue, and during his opening monologue, he made a couple of rough comments toward Bruce Jenner. The 47-year-old star made a poorly received joke about Jenner's transition from male to female. He stated that we got Bruce Jenner, who will be here doing some musical performances. He's doing a his and her duet all by himself.
That's actually pretty funny.
No. Come on.
That's actually
Fox was accused with transphobia by Twitter users and fellow
stars. Oh my goodness, man. It's a joke. Like, oh my, like I know there's people get offended by stuff like that. If you don't like the joke, don't like the joke. Don't call him a transphobe. Like he's a homophobe or he's a transphobe. Like, don't accuse him of certain things because he made a joke. That doesn't mean if you make a joke, doesn't mean you're scared of people. Like, if I make a joke about rabbits, am I scared of rabbits? Like, does that mean I fear rabbits? Does that mean I discriminate against rabbits? No, it's a joke.
Yeah, I would never call Jamie Foxx a transphobe because I know Jamie Foxx's comedy. At the end of the day, that's Jamie Foxx. He's gonna do what he does.
Exactly.
So once again,
America, stop crying.
It's America, stop crying.
Yeah.
All right.
WYMR.
And one last, unfortunately, major world news. Kylie Jenner took pictures as a silver alien and put on her Instagram. Got millions of likes. And she was accused of doing blackface. And people have said.
What blackface?
Yeah.
You know what blackface is?
No, I don't.
You don't know when back in like the 20th century when people were Caucasian used to paint their face black and to be black people
and do minstrel shows.
Yeah. Like Jim Crow, the character Jim Crow did that.
Yeah.
So they accused her of doing blackface. Now, me personally, she was silver.
She was silver.
I don't even support Kylie. I don't even know who she is, to be honest. I just know she's Tyga's underage girlfriend. Like, that's all I know. I don't know who she is. I'm a major supporter. From the bottom of my heart, she's silver. She does not look blackface. It's just I saw some Twitter comments saying she's trying to be black so bad. Kylie's being racist. All this other stuff. I mean, Lady Gaga was a slave master for Halloween one year, and all her friends were her slaves, and they were around her arm in shackles. That's racist.
That's racist.
And that's something that people don't know about. But
I didn't think it'd go that far when I saw it on Instagram. I just thought it would be a whole bunch of memes involved. I didn't think they would take it this far to say blackface or anything like that. But I saw it on Tumblr and I was like, wow. But it's silver. It's silver. It's clearly silver.
People
and it's not even her. It was like the artist, the photographer artist, his idea.
People cry about everything.
People cry about everything. I feel like we should make that a segment one day.
What are people crying
about? That actually
about?
would be a very good segment.
Hey, stay tuned.
Anyways, we'll BRB.
We'll BRB with the Trifecta Live on WICR with music, baby, music.
Música, maestros.